I typically wouldn't do this, but I want to get this off my mind. We're done with the Christmas season for the most part. Now it's dealing with returns, so forth, whatnot. Now on my eBay account, I pretty well put it on there that I do not accept returns. I won't do it. I've known people that have done it. People return everything but the product that was sent to them. There's people out there that are like that. I haven't personally dealt with people that are like that. I just haven't done it. Well, you see, an individual contacted me. I had a piece of merchandise. I'm not going to say where it went. I'm not going to mention certain details. I just won't do it. Person comes up and goes, I need this before Christmas. Can you do a rushed order on it? I'll do it 3-day priority mail. Person was supposed to have it like several days before Christmas. Now, mind you, there's two issues going on here. One, Christmas time. Two, pandemic. And they're both going on at the same time. Feel me, player? And because this package was going East Coast, out east, let's just say it, out east, it wasn't quite the coastal states, it wasn't quite that far out, but it went out east. Now, the package actually showed up later than expected. Mind you, pandemic and Christmas. Keep that in mind. Now, it doesn't help. There's issues with the Postal Service with people being out due to having illness, such as pandemic-related stuff. There's people, let's just say, postal workers as a whole, there was a shortage. It can't be helped, really. And I'm not going to say it can be helped, but I'm not going to say it couldn't. It's just, what do you do? It's just how things happen to be. I can't control it. I've never really had a problem, but the package wasn't arriving where it was supposed to. I asked the postal worker at not my local post office, but the one I typically mail at. I asked the postal worker here. I come up, I said, what's going on? They're like, well, out east, 3-day packages are turning into 10-day packages, and that's to the eastern states. Now, if you ship a West Coast, it'll arrive on time. There's not as much as, it's just not as a big deal. We're able to handle West Coast business a little bit better due to not as many illness, not as many people out, yada, yada, yada. So, this person messaged me saying, I haven't received my package. I explained the situation. No big deal. Well, the package he wanted happened to be an auction item. I had it listed as $1.99 on auction. But I also put it on there. You have the option to end NIP auction and buy it outright, which is what the individual did. But knowing full well how much this product goes for, I'm like, who's gonna spend, I guess, stupid money? That's the best way I can put it, is some people have stupid money to spend. And I'm like, well, knowing full well I ain't getting full-blown retail plus, I'm going to ask for stupid money on it, knowing full well it's going to run the auction. So I asked full-blown retail plus 95%. That's no lie. So I'm like, I really couldn't care if I sell the merchandise or not. I'm listing it, but if somebody happens to buy it, great. I'll let it go under auction and let people determine what they want to spend on it. But at the same time, I'm like, let's go ahead and ask full-blown retail plus 95%, and knowing full well I ain't getting it, I put it up there as such. Who's gonna bite that? I got this individual turned around, spent full-blown retail plus 95%, and was happy to do it. I have no problem with that. Plus, I got $9.5 shipping on top of full-blown, crazy money. So I went ahead, shipped everything off, did everything that I was supposed to do. Guy outright leaves a nasty, nasty review. Didn't put it in a negative comment, but it wasn't no positive. It wasn't in the negative. So it didn't hurt my ratings. But my biggest kick is, why are you going to lay a sob story on me, then go ahead and complain about the product and everything else? Shipping wasn't in my control. Once the Postal Service had it, it's on them. You're going to complain that I couldn't get it to you on time? Then you're going to complain that packaging and all that didn't look right for you? Wasn't up to your standards? I look at it as, there's two types of people. You got your Karens and your Chads. Take it for what you will. I don't know. I'm letting it getting under my skin. But I'm just thinking, I may not do the whole Christmas online sales. I don't know. My biggest thing is, when it comes to online sales and getting feedback from people, does it bother you to get negative, neutral feedback? I don't know. I don't really care if I get it. It's just this one happened to rub me wrong, get under my skin. Brother told me, it's one person out of how many in this planet? Don't let one guy bother you. Just don't let it bother you. There's plenty more people out there to make happy. I just want to know what you guys think about getting negative reviews, neutral reviews. I don't know. That's my little rant. But on the plus side, I went out hunting this last week. Caught me 2 duck. I'll show you, I got them with me. I got me duck number 1. Caught this guy, Mr. Ducky. I caught him. I've actually had this guy for a long time. About 4 years. And then I caught his brother too, maybe it's his cousin, I don't know. Caught this one. I got me a old homeboy here. Acts like a duck, waddle like a duck, quacks like a duck, and just maybe a duck. Salt and pepper shakers, you see? North Dakota rosemead ducks. I got them listed on eBay. But anyway. That's my thoughts. If I don't get to talking to you, may you all have a good New Year. Just promise me there's not going to be any drinking and driving. Ain't needing that. None of us do. Can't afford to lose lives, people getting injured, none of that. Please be safe. If you decide to drink at home or at a bar, especially if you go out and drink, please do me a favor and find a sober ride home. Call a cab or something. It's well worth it. But anyway, I'll see you on the flip side.